Dylan Marie Dreyer was born on August 2nd, 1981, in Manalapan Township, New Jersey, and raised with two younger brothers by parents who instilled in her both curiosity and compassion. From an early age, Dylan was drawn to science, the outdoors, and communication. She played softball in high school, competed in local science fairs, and volunteered at community events, pointing early to a future that would combine both intellect and public presence. In 1999, she graduated from Manalapan High School and enrolled in Rutgers University, pursuing a degree in meteorology. At Rutgers, Dylan not only excelled academically, graduating cum laude in 2003, but she also worked the student weather broadcasting system, refining her science communication skills. Internships with local climate consultants gave her hands-on exposure to forecasting tools and weather analysis, cementing her desire to become a broadcast meteorologist. Upon graduation, Dylan launched her career at WICU-TV in Erie, Pennsylvania, and then WJAR-TV in Providence, Rhode Island, gaining crucial experience handling live weather coverage. In 2007, she landed a high-profile position at WHDH in Boston, NBC's affiliate there, where her upbeat yet grounded on-air delivery helped her stand out. It was in Boston that she met Brian Fichera, a cameraman and producer, marking the start of a partnership that would evolve both personally and professionally. In September 2012, Dylan joined the national stage as an NBC News meteorologist, appearing regularly on Weekend Today and the Weekday Today show. Her engaging presence became familiar to millions, and she quickly established herself as a trusted face in morning television. Over the years, she filled in for established hosts like Al Roker, covered major weather events, and reported from the field during blizzards, storms, hurricanes, and other critical weather moments. In doing so, she balanced scientific rigor with accessible delivery, making complex information relatable without sacrificing accuracy. That same year, she partnered with Brian in marriage. They would, after first meeting in Boston, cementing both a personal and professional union. Together, they moved to New York, built a family, and continued to collaborate behind the scenes at NBC. Their story resonated with viewers who appreciated seeing real-world partnership and family life reflected on screen. In December 2016, Dylan and Brian welcomed their first son, Calvin "Cal" Bradley Fichera. When Cal was diagnosed with celiac disease at age 6, Dylan showed vulnerability and strength by openly discussing dietary challenges, even launching today's Cooking with Cal gluten-free segment. Their second son, Oliver "Ollie" George, arrived in January 2020 following a difficult fertility journey and miscarriage. Their third son, Russell "Rusty" James, was born in September 2021, 6 weeks early, another emotional milestone that Dylan shared with honesty and gratitude. By stepping away from a Weekend Today hosting role in 2022, she made clear that family life was a priority. In parallel to her morning show duties, Dylan furthered her on-camera repertoire by hosting NBC's educational series Earth Odyssey with Dylan Dreyer, part of the network's environmental awareness block. She also appeared on NBC Nightly News, the Weather Channel, filled in on the SiriusXM Off the Rails radio program, and even anchored the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, standalone efforts that underlined her versatility and growing influence. Financially, these roles had built a solid foundation. As of mid-2025, Dylan Dreyer's estimated net worth stands around $5 million, including earnings from her meteorology roles, hosting work, brand partnerships, and a 2021 children's book project titled Misty the Cloud, A Very Stormy Day. Her diversified portfolio highlights long-term growth beyond standard on-screen salaries. Professionally, she remains healthy, steady, and in demand. She continues to co-anchor the third hour of Today, appear in weather segments across NBC platforms, and host external programs. Even after separating from her husband, her career shows no sign of slowing. If anything, the increased focus on family and emotional openness has deepened her connection with viewers. That separation, announced quietly in early 2025, reverberated across media outlets. Dylan confirmed that after 12 years of marriage, she and Brian decided to split while maintaining close friendship, mutual respect, and a united focus on co-parenting, Calvin 8, Oliver 5, and Russell 3. In a heartfelt Instagram message, she reaffirmed their bond and emphasized their continued teamwork, attending 4th of July fireworks, family trips to Lake Tahoe, and support for each other's lives. Brian, who continues working behind the camera as a producer and cameraman for NBC, values their shared commitment to family. This personal crossroads has drawn admiration for its grace and maturity. Both Dylan and Brian have been praised for communicating with transparency. No bitterness, no drama, just a sense of shared responsibility. They've been seen publicly together with their boys, co-hosting events, and supporting one another's pursuits, sending a message that relationships can evolve without becoming bitter or adversarial. On the personal front, Dylan continues to lean on her faith, supportive extended family, yoga, and a commitment to wellness. She carries a mindset shaped by her childhood roots and the values instilled by her parents: perseverance, authenticity, kindness, and gratitude. She keeps up morning workouts, outdoor activities, and time with her boys, even after work hours. She also continues contributing to philanthropic initiatives. She's lent her celebrity to food allergy awareness fundraisers, early childhood science education campaigns, and local environmental causes. Through social media, she shares kid-friendly science experiments, nature lessons, and personal reflections, always with warmth and sincerity. All the while, her presence on MSNBC hits, her field reports, and occasional fill-in roles keep her media relevance strong. She continues to occasionally appear on national segments from her home surroundings, blending professional delivery with mom-on-screen energy, an authentic fusion that resonates. At 43, Dylan stands as a model of modern success, expert in her field, savvy with multiple platforms, influential yet humble, with a personal story filled with joy, challenge, and change that connects deeply with audiences. She continues navigating fresh terrain, both motherhood post-separation and a professional space recently expanded by her growing platform. Looking ahead, her career offers many avenues. She could expand her children's media, perhaps future books, science video segments, or family-oriented weather education. Her proven host and teaching abilities might take her deeper into daytime programming, environmental shows, or online educational content. Fan speculation has already touched on podcasts, digital series, and public speaking, outlets for her as a trusted communicator and positive guide. Personally, co-parenting in harmony, exploring solo parent life at times, and balancing it with a demanding career marks her next frontier. Reports say her network and colleagues are supportive, offering flexible arrangements and celebrating her empathetic leadership among peers. As she enters mid-40s, she models a path of both resilience and renewal. Her story arc thus far is remarkable. A New Jersey kid whose fascination with weather and science led to national prominence, a major media career built with integrity, accuracy, and warmth, and a family life lived publicly, but thoughtfully. That she's weathered personal storms, miscarriage, infertility, separation, while maintaining clarity and kindness speaks to her inner strength. And while her emotional transparency and devotion to her boys resonate deeply today, they also may define her generational legacy. A new archetype for working moms in media: balanced, unfiltered, inclusive. By mid-2025, Dylan Dreyer's narrative is still unfolding, but its chapters carry continuity, curiosity, content creation, emotional honesty, and adaptability. Whether sharing a weather pattern on Today, a science segment with her kids, or human-centered stories about life transitions, she remains deeply rooted in both her profession and personal values. With a solid brand and devoted fan base, she's poised for continued success, on camera, in publishing, and beyond. Her net worth reflects not just past earnings, but future earning potential. Her separation underscores personal maturity and grace, and her commitment to family and career defines a modern ideal. Looking back from her 50s, she could well see 2025 as a time of transformation, where loss and gain blended to deepen her impact, strengthen her voice, and expand her horizons. At the heart of it all, Dylan Dreyer still forecasts more than weather. She forecasts a life shaped by intelligence, authenticity, perseverance, and love, qualities that, like rainbows after storms, bring hope, color, and inspiration. And in an era flooded with weather alerts, she reminds her audience of something equally timeless. Every cloud has a silver lining,